Hey everybody, it's John with Upstate Brush Control. Here on another job, we're cleaning up some around some ponds. So what we're gonna be doing today is this pretty nice little farmhouse here, and a big piece of property, and we're gonna start right up here in this there's kind of an old pump house kind of thing, and we're gonna work our way down around this bank here. Someone has beat it down a little bit, but we're gonna do it again. Go all the way around here, come back around this side of the there's another pond here. Actually, there's another one on the other side of that dam right there. We're gonna take all this material out, clean up around these bigger trees here. A lot of this right through here we're actually gonna grub out, and we're gonna put over here in the woods and grind it up. It's these kind of willows trees and stuff. It's real marshy in there, and I don't like cutting them. I don't like to just cut that material in the water like that, because you give it a couple days, you give it 2 or 3 weeks, and it'll be sprouting right back up, where it's pretty hard to get down in there to cut that. So we're just gonna rip that stuff out, put it to the side, and grind it up. Up here, where you can, you know, somebody can maintain this with like a weed eater or something like that, we'll cut this stuff back. I don't want to really mess with digging in around the pond here to be able to get these little saplings out. Kind of this little point right here. It's all for fishing. So we did bring our fishing poles today. So I actually I'm gonna be running out here. Got a couple jobs to look at, so I'm gonna pass you guys off to Josh, Willie, and Micah. And oh man, just checking out the water. I saw like a probably 3-pound bass right over here when I walked up. There's a little guy right there. Whew. Josh said he could hardly work. He's so excited to fish. But they already got to it. We just kind of walked. Usually what we do, we walk through the job, everybody's on the same page as far as what we're doing. So Josh and Mike already started up around this I think it was like a little pump house right here, and they said back in the day the guy used to sell minnows and crickets and stuff out of this. Oh yeah, it's been so cool back in the day, but not anymore.
saw, you got it.
Oh, we got it. All right. We're almost done.
I'll start pulling out.
All right.
That tree and around those trees. We'll just continue on down the bank. I already got most of the big stuff cut down that way. Just gotta do some little stuff and then pull everything out and take it way over there.
How's it going, guys? It's Josh with Upstate Brush Control. A little progress report. We got all those trees cut out. Mike is weed eating right now. Got that white oak trimmed up. We're gonna weed eat all of this, make it all nice and flat. Trimmed up these crepe myrtles, and ended up taking out this big, huge, ugly bush right here. So the main goal was so she can see the pond better. So we're just raising up the canopy and making it look real nice. So Willie had the excavator, the mini, and grabbed all this stuff, and he's bringing it all the way down here. And let me show you. There's Willie. So I brought it all down here. We're gonna end up pulling out all this, I don't know what it is. It's like a willow tree. We're gonna end up pulling up all the roots because they grow back so fast. We'll probably just cut out all these sweet gums right here. And then we're gonna bring all this brush, because it's real wet in there because there's a pond. So we're gonna bring all that brush and we're gonna bring it over here. And we're gonna clear out a spot all up in here and start grinding it. So yeah, making a little progress.
So what we're doing is this stuff, if we just mulched it, it would, or just cut it and took it somewhere where we could mulch it, whatever, it would just grow back so fast because it's such a wetland and stuff like that. So I'm just pulling it out, but the ground is too wet for me to sit on well. So I'm pulling it out and using it as a, excuse me, trying to use it as like a mat as I go. So we'll see how this works. that's where we're gonna grind everything, is right on the base of those. There's a little dry enough area up there. So that's where all this material is gonna go. All this material pulled out coming this way, and then there's a little bit still standing right here. It's gonna come all this way towards where I'm at, and grind it all up there. Pretty wet, pretty fun.
All right, just kind of a recap on everything. What we ended up doing here is, you know, this is the pond the bank up here that we originally worked on, or that the guys were working on while I was gone. And I helped them finish out that little area over there. We got all that mud picked up, and you know what I'm talking about, that nasty area where Willie was grubbing that out. We finished out all that. So kind of a little bit of change of plans here. The customer wants to go ahead and do, there's 3 ponds here, 1, 2, and there's no one below this one. She wants to go ahead and do all 3 ponds and get them all cleaned up so she can walk around them, make it easy for her. They're having a big family reunion thing here coming up soon, so she wants it all dressed up, and we are going to get these out of here tomorrow. I'm bringing a bigger saw to get those out and get them up out of the, pull them up in the woods is all she wanted. So Josh is working his way this way. He just finished up cleaning up that section, so we're going to go through, and she wants to leave that one in there for fish habitat. So this, me and Willie actually cut these ponds several years ago. I don't know how long ago it was, maybe 4 years ago, something like that, 4 or 5 years ago. And so as I was saying, me and Willie, we actually we cut these ponds. Willie, when did we cut these things? 4 years ago? 2015?
2015? Early 2016.
Okay.
I think I just quit school. Sorry, Mom. I dropped out.
But there's the last pond there, and then we just got to stop on like right over there at the end of the dam. What had happened is the customer that we're working for, they end up, I think what the story is, they own some business down at the beach, and they were renting this out. Daughter was living here, I don't know, back and forth. Whenever they lived here, it got kept up, but whenever they no one was here, no one maintained it, so just kind of let it all grow up, and here we are again. So that's what it looks like going back up that way. We'll get all little road that kind of goes along the edge of the pond here. So this is the worst part, definitely. A lot of that's gonna have to be cut out by hand. So I'm gonna get in here and see what I can do with getting some of this that mess done. it's terrifying. Pretty narrow up there. Hard to see, and it's got a pretty steep drop off right there. I mean, it's maybe a foot or two down, but I don't want to fall in there. That would not be good. So we're gonna have to go through and cut this whole bank by hand. We've done worse. Well, that was probably the, well, now we gotta weed eat it, but that was probably the hardest part there, cutting all that stuff and pulling it out. But there's no way you could get any kind of machine, I don't care what you got, tracks, whatever it is, there's nothing that can go on that slope. Yeah, you could reach down there with a boom mower going that way, but we have a rut cutter for the excavator, and you'd only be able to get about that far with it, and I don't have the right plate for my excavator, and long story, but we can usually do it pretty quick by hand. All of us just kind of jump on it like that, but we'll hit it in the morning with the weed eaters when it's nice and cool. So we're heading out, calling it a day. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll get some more of this one to you here shortly. Have a good one, y'all. Oh, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. Hit them buttons. Like, comment, and subscribe, please.